Okay, hey, so today I decided to do a radio. So I was gonna do a character, but then I thought, I don't know, I want to get back into doing objects, so I thought I'd start it off with an object for this week. So yeah, so I kind of wanted to do a radio with stickers on, and yeah, so I was just kind of getting references. I wanted kind of like a square rectangle radio. That was kind of my idea. So yeah. So this is me sketching out some ideas. It was kind of different layouts and then kind of the back and then the front. So yeah. So I picked some colors for this. I kind of wanted a blue turquoise kind of thing because I don't know, that's what I kind of imagine when I think of the radio for some reason. But yeah, so I also wanted the kind of speaker bits to curve around onto the side, so that's why I kind of added the shading. And then yeah, of course it's out of perspective because they should probably be a bit tilted to the left. But anyway, it's okay. So yeah, I also wanted like a really big button in the middle. So yeah, I really like the sticker idea, even though you know what, I really hate stickers, man. I really hate them, but anyway, yeah, so I really like this kind of, it helps, like, it kind of puts my own twist on it, because it's like graffiti, but kind of on the stickers, so yeah, anyway, yeah. Also added the antenna thing, so yeah. So for this one, it's pretty much the same. Oh wait, no, I changed this one actually. This one's pretty cool. I kind of wish I did this design instead, but yeah. So it's kind of more like a phone kind of type thing, but yeah, so this radio is kind of supposed to be like a portable radio which you take around where you go. That's why there's a handle. So yeah, so it's kind of supposed to be kind of a handheld radio, if that makes any sense. So yeah, also it was kind of fun designing the stickers. So yeah, just kind of did what I thought was cool, you know, just random things, honestly. So on the back, I wanted it to be battery powered, so that's why I did kind of like the battery slot thing. So yeah. Also, what I might do, which I thought about a bit earlier, is I might reuse the batteries from the Game Boy episode. Episode? Whoa, okay. The Game Boy model. So yeah, this was me doing it. So yeah, I added loop cuts, but I didn't bevel it because I wanted the loop cuts, then I beveled it. So yeah, to be honest, I was kind of thinking I wanted to do a low topology one and then a high topology one, but then I realized, yeah, baking sometimes doesn't work, so we're not going to do that today and waste all my time. So yeah, I used a lot of booleans actually for this to kind of cut out faces, cut out blocks and pieces. So yeah, that was very useful, to be honest. I used it the most, honestly. Yeah, I think I only used that modifier today. But yeah, so this is me kind of making the battery thing. I also made a hole, so it kind of makes sense that this thing clips in. I kind of wanted to make my models have more sense, so like be more practical. Like if there's a handle, there's gonna be like, I don't know, like if there's a door on there, it should have hinges, right? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do, make things more kind of realistic. So yeah, I really like the antenna. I kind of did it like the things on the cash machine, cash register. A cashier is a person, right? Okay, anyway, but yeah, so yeah, again, I did the screens as a separate piece, as well as making the faces go in. So yeah, the handle was a bit weird. So yeah, I think I didn't really like this try, so I got rid of it. But I do go back. So yeah, I also use the knife tool a lot for loop cuts. They're very easy, plus I can just use the flatten tool thing, eject/break, because sometimes it hurts, you know. So yeah, I was gonna maybe make a walkie-talkie to go with this, but are we frozen? Okay. So this part is me making the stickers. So yeah, I was gonna do. Oh wait, is that a spoiler? I don't know. So I was gonna do them on planes and make like opacity for them. So yeah, because that's what I normally see people do on other models. But yeah, so I kind of gave the handle bits more kind of like, I gave them bevels so it looks more kind of smooth. I didn't really mess around with making it kind of curvy. I just wanted it to be kind of rectangle. So yeah, plus it's kind of like a suitcase handle where you can push it in or push it out. So yeah, maybe I should add wheels to this. We'll make a radio suitcase. Suitcase? Oh my god, man, I can't. But anyway, yeah, UVs, I like them, but I hate them at the same time. These are a bit more better than last time. So this time I went and separated the base, the screens and buttons. So there was the base, buttons and screws, then any extra bits. So yeah, this kind of helped because I didn't have to x-ray everything. So yeah, that was definitely easier. I like how I unwrapped the main part, I think. So yeah, at first I was just gonna unwrap one ring around it for the bit in between the two front faces, but in the end I kind of unwrapped each face individually. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but yeah. So yeah, again I kind of put the pieces out of the UV island box thing. So yeah. Also, these are buttons, pretty simple I think, kind of just tried to make the kind of cylinder long parts, I don't know, like, yeah, whatever that means, I tried to make them into squares rather than circles. So yeah, the handle was a bit weird to unwrap because there was a secret face inside, and it kept joining up the different like parts I seamed, and I was like, why is it doing that? So yeah, in the end I found that out, but it was too late when I found that out. But yeah, one day I just won't have to do these and I'll be happy. But yeah, I feel like I am kind of getting better, you know, like, yeah, for this, okay, I kind of did organize it in materials, but then kind of didn't. Like, there was a point where I did, but then there was a point where I didn't. There's a bit at the bottom right, which isn't that organized, but you know what? It's okay. It works, you know? I think the UV thing looks pretty cool when you look in Substance Painter. I really like that. It makes me happy, you know, just seeing that. It's so beautiful. But yeah, dude, I don't know what to talk about when I do the UVs because it's kind of the same thing. It's just me putting kind of seams on stuff, which I think is okay. But yeah, I wish there was kind of less parts. I feel like I could have done the hand with less parts, to be honest. Oh my god. So yeah, but it's okay. I like how I laid this out actually. So I put the kind of buttons and screens in the holes that were cut out from the front and back faces, which I thought was pretty smart actually. I thought that was pretty smart. But yeah, then I put kind of like all the sides of the base next to the base, because those two are the bits that we're gonna get the most space because they're gonna have the most texture on. So yeah, I wish I didn't shade it smooth because you'll see that it looks a bit weird. Like the textures, when I was painting it, it took into consideration that it was shaded smooth and there's kind of weird dents. So yeah, I should have not done that, but it's okay. I also tried to put subdivision on it at one point and it just messed everything up because I have like faces and then the kind of faces in weird places. I don't know why that sounds weird, but yeah, I probably could have made this kind of bottom bit a bit more kind of better. I feel like I put things in really weirdly. I could have done it a bit better, but it does the job. It does the job, you know? Plus, I would prefer to do this. Like, normally, if we're talking ages ago, normally, I would either just select the sharp edges, unwrap, or I would let Substance unwrap it. But when you do that, there's kind of weird things that happens, you know? So yeah, I baked it as usual, and then yeah, kind of put base colors on, use the masks to to make sure it goes on the parts that I want it to go. So yeah, I really like this. I actually added a gradient to this and a mission. We actually remembered to do a mission. it went a bit weird, but it worked in the end. So yeah, the emission's pretty cool, I think. I might need to learn how to do the opacity next. Like, emission's pretty simple, but I want to see like how I can make glass and substance. So yeah, there's a glass material, but it's a really weird color. I think it's like blue or something. But yeah, dude, I have a leather chair, but it's fake leather, so like the fake leather just comes off and it's everywhere, man. It's everywhere, dude. Okay, but yeah, that's me doing the gradient. Also added kind of like metal parts on the screws, and then the antenna bit. So yeah, I did a bit of kind of outline shading on this, not a lot, because I thought the ambient occlusion would pull me through. So yeah, I think this kind of big button looks really cool. I think it fits in with the design. I was also going to put like a pause play button onto that. You'll see me kind of texture on and then go back. The reason why is because I kind of want it to be simplistic, a bit simplistic, and like kind of like a lot of modern things don't have a lot to them. No, that they're not that complicated. Like, it's very like clean visually, only necessary things. So yeah, I kind of didn't want to mess it up by putting that in there. But yeah, I also played around with the height a lot. It's really nice to play around with it. So yeah, I put the text with some height on, because normally like when you get writing on kind of the electronic, it's either engraved in, or it's just a sticker, or it's bumpy. I don't know, man. But anyway, yeah, so then I also outlined the kind of speaker parts because I wanted to give it more kind of depth. So yeah, yeah, I didn't really like the pause play button, so I got rid of that quickly. Then I added the lines, so when you kind of change the radio station, I wasn't gonna add that part, but I thought it would distinguish it as a radio. So yeah, I think it looks pretty radio-y though, honestly. So yeah, I also added shading underneath the speakers, underneath kind of buttons. So yeah, also I used the white mask to kind of like to select meshes that I didn't want the shading to go onto. Okay, so now I'm doing the stickers. So like I said, I was going to do them on planes, but I thought I could do them as a texture, so I upped the height quite a lot. So, and then I just did shapes in white and then changed the color, and then just did random doodles and stuff. Some of these are the stickers on the design, some of them are just kind of random things. It's a robot I made. I was gonna make an eyeball, but then I thought, how much cooler would it be if it was a robot? So yeah. The stickers were really fun to do, honestly. Plus, because I did it on a separate layer, I can always take them off. Like, I might maybe experiment and try it with the planes. But yeah, I feel like this is a much cooler way to do it, though. Like, I like how I use the... You know what? I was so big brain, man. But yeah. The stickers were really fun to do, honestly. It was kind of cool to kind of graffiti something, so yeah. Plus, it kind of gives the radio kind of personality, you know? Plus, if I didn't add them, it would be kind of plain, I think. So yeah, we also made kind of like a lizard man dinosaur thing with a suit. A shirt maybe, yeah. So yeah. Let's export it, okay. Now, look how cool the map looks. Look how cool it looks. So anyway, yeah, so this is me just plugging everything in. Oh, dude, it looks so cool though, doesn't it? Oh my god. The UVs look so cool. But anyway, yeah, so I think we're nearly done here. But this was kind of fun to make. I'm really glad I got to make an object after like a whole week of Valorant guns. So yeah, I might do a character. I might do one tomorrow, or I'll do one this week, I think, you know, like, yeah. I really enjoyed it, man. So, yeah. I've also, on the weekend, I kind of drew up some characters, which was kind of cool. I mean, I drew up one character, okay, not two, but anyway, yeah. She was really cool. She has a really cool design, so I kind of want to make her, you know? So yeah, I'm also excited to kind of do more with the clothes. Like on Sally, the clothes are very simple, kind of extruded parts of her. No, that sounds weird. Like they didn't have a lot of kind of depth. So yeah, it'll be exciting to kind of mess around with that. I can sculpt them a bit. So yeah. We did a radio. So anyway, yeah, I have Twitch. Thank you and bye.